Hey y'all, welcome to this episode of Realtors Who Drink. And today we have another Nikki. Yay! We are here with Nikki Childress to talk about all things real estate. She is licensed in Louisiana and Mississippi, and we love her so much. Nikki, how did you get started in real estate?
Okay, so obviously I'm really good friends with Nikki. We've been friends for years through our kids cheering. And I also have a niche for real estate and property and things of that nature. So Nikki reached out to me and asked me if I would be interested in getting my license. So that's what happened. And then I also replicated and have my license in Louisiana and Mississippi.
So what's very cool about Nikki is that she's a resident of Ascension Parish, but owns a house in Bay St. Louis. So her first license was actually in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And then she, I guess, reciprocated
Yeah,
to
in
Louisiana. Right.
Mhm.
But it's so cool because so many people from Louisiana buy there, right?
Yes, so the few houses and the networking that I do have in Mississippi are people from Louisiana buying second homes in Bay St. Louis.
That's so cool. I mean, I feel like that when we're at the beach, that's what happens a lot anyway. That's where we get a lot of our business.
Yeah.
What's some of the cool spots in Mississippi that everybody's hitting up?
So, if you're not familiar with Bay St. Louis, it's a golf cart community. A lot of people love to ride their golf cart around, listen to the live music, eat all the good food. There's a restaurant there called Fields. It has great steaks. There's a Thorny Oyster. They have great drinks.
And that's in the Pearl, right?
Yes, that's in the Pearl. They have great martinis too.
Yeah, I love the Pearl.
Yeah. And then there's a oyster bar. They have great margaritas, my favorite. But yeah, there's plenty of options to choose from. Anywhere from, fast food, boiled shrimp. You have the Blonde Tiger, or burgers, things of that nature.
So the Blind Tiger is one of the ones that you can get to from the water, right?
Yes, so they have the marina there,
Right.
and so you can, pull your boat up over there, and walk in. So that's Danny B's, Triple Tails, and Blind Tigers all located right
like
there on that beach
bounce
spot.
And that
That's
wine bar. I love that wine bar.
Oh yeah, the wine loft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Oh, yeah.
across from the I think it's across from Danny B's, and so you can actually see the view of the Gulf from there.
That's very cool.
So you get on your golf cart and just ride
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yep. So it's golf cart friendly. You can ride it. It's all down the coast.
A lot of shopping.
Yeah, a lot of shopping. They have
It's grown so
a
much.
great little ice cream store that stays open until like 9 o'clock. The kids love that. We definitely go to there often. So.
So they have a lot of people that just go there and they're beach people, but then it attracts a lot of boaters in the Bay St. Louis area too, which is kind of different than the other areas on Mississippi coast because they have a lot of places to pull up to with your boat in Bay St. Louis and in Ocean Springs and those places.
They don't.
That you just have to drop.
I always say that the difference between, Bay St. Louis and Waveland area is you have the beachfront access where it's 25 miles an hour. It's very kid friendly. People drive slow. If you're going towards, past Christian, Gulf Shores, you have the big 4-lane major highway.
Right.
So you're not getting that feel of, like the low key.
It definitely has caught on.
Yeah.
In the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So Nikki also owns a house there that she does do Airbnb with.
Yes.
And so how big is that house?
So our house is very small. They have big houses there. So we're very fortunate to have the one that we do. But most people that do know me, they're very frequent guests of our Airbnb. They love it.
I'll stay there. Shout out to the beach house.
Yes. So we can fit 6 people comfortably, have a big hot tub, and then we are right there on the beach. We're like 5 houses down, so you can sit on the porch and hear the
It's
waves.
awesome. I've stayed there before, and I spent the day, took the golf cart, went shopping, had lunch, got a drink, got back on the golf
That's right,
cart.
because you were there by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a whole day by myself before my husband came. Shout out to the Ugly Pirate Pizza because it's so good and they stay open really late.
Ugly Pirate Pizza.
Yeah. They have a lot of little niche restaurants that's on the back end too. So a lot of people see the front end, restaurants on that marina, but there's a lot of little hidden gems.
So we went to a little tiny cafe. It felt like we were a couple of blocks away from the beach, but we went to brunch there.
Yes, and I cannot think of the name, but I know exactly
You know
what
where
you're
I'm talking about, like that main that
Mhm.
street that runs
Yeah,
parallel
it's
to
like
Beach
next
Road.
to like a little antique shop.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yes. Man, I cannot believe I can't think of it. But there are only a few breakfast places there, so I know which one.
What's so cool about Bait St. Louis to me is that it still feels very small town. It
Mhm.
hasn't gotten. There's no condos there.
No.
There's
It's
no
nice.
high rises there. There's no big tall signs. Like it just feels like a little small town on the beach.
does.
Yeah.
And they have the best little farmers market. I
Yeah,
love the
every
farmers market
Saturday
over there.
from 8 to 12.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're
And
making me want to rent
yeah.
that Airbnb a little
I
bit
know.
more.
The lady selling dumplings, she's so nice and it's
Yeah.
so good. I love going there.
And if you
Yes.
are, which we aren't, but if you are, you like the casino, you can actually drive your golf cart to Hollywood Casino and the Silver Slipper.
So I have a friend who goes to Bay St. Louis all the time, and they bring their RV
Mhm.
and they
At
can
the
park.
Buccaneer.
Yes, and they
Mhm.
can park and I
And
guess
go
walk to
there. Yep.
the
Yep.
casino or something like that.
Yeah, they have one down there.
So there's lots of things to do over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
The
for
the
sure.
greatest thing is that it's been so unknown. It really used to be that little small town. You thought of Biloxi and Gulfport,
Yeah.
and nobody thought of Bay St. Louis. So I feel like that because it's just now growing, there's
Mhm.
still a lot of room if someone wants to buy there for growth.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
For
for
equity.
sure.
Not
Yeah.
like you're
And
at
the
one of
prices
the
are not outrageous.
No.
Not yet.
Not
Anyway.
yet.
It will.
They
It'll
will
be
be,
like,
Yes.
like
but
everywhere else before,
but all these other places have seen this growth already, and so lots of these places have deemed themselves unaffordable, and it's
Mhm.
still very affordable to be
Yes,
And
yes,
it's
it
quick
is.
from here.
Yes,
Right.
yeah. On a Friday, if you want to go, you just an hour 30, an hour 45 minutes, and you're there.
And I
Right.
bet since when did you buy? A couple years ago?
Yeah, this February will be two. I think
So
two.
have you looked at like your equity? I bet it's growing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, after Katrina wiped everything away down there, a lot of people just left.
Yeah.
So the people that did stay, they're still there, but a lot of people are coming back or, like I said, coming from here and building that new tradition that they used to have a long time ago.
Well, and it's kind of to me, it kind of reminds me of like Springfield
Yeah.
in Louisiana,
Mhm.
where everybody goes there on the weekends. They all know each other. They all go to the same restaurants. They all
Yeah.
hang out, and then they go home.
hmm
But it's also a great place to live.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to live there and make it your home, you can get to New Orleans, you can get to Baton Rouge
Right.
the same way we could get there,
It's
right?
perfect.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But I love that.
I'm gonna be your neighbor one day. Okay.
I have a few houses picked out.
Yes. She sends me houses all the time.
But
It's gonna
they
happen.
still
We're
have-
putting it out there.
Yeah.
They still have a lot of lots that are
Oh,
on
yes, they do.
canals that get out to the water.
Yes.
And we went one weekend from Springfield to there on a boat,
Yes.
and there's lots of islands
Yes.
off the coast, right?
The Cat Island and the Ship Island. So if you leave the marina that's over there by the Blind Tiger, a 20 minutes ride, which they have boat launches all there. They're free. You can get there in about 20 minutes, and the water's super clean and clear. You would think you were in Florida,
That's-
actually.
Or
That's
Grand
so
Isle,
cool.
right?
Yeah, Grand Isle.
No, the water's
course.
brown still.
Depends on how far you go.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
but there is on the other side of the main highway, the Jordan River, and that's becoming a very popular area.
That's where I'm talking about with all lots.
Yes,
Is that where I'm
because
thinking of?
with your house, you have your bulkhead and your boats and all
Right.
that. So that they have some nice real estate.
So I have a
outside.
friend that has a camp there, and we go stay there sometimes, and I always compare it to yours because
Yeah.
I'm not a huge boater, but I like
Yeah.
going out on the water with them. I'm like, it's like two different
It's two
types
different
of Bay St.
things,
Louis.
yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
Well, and they're not as close to downtown. So
Right.
where Nikki is,
It
you
is
can ride your
downtown,
golf cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Those
just have
have
to
to
pick
drop
what
in.
what
Right.
fits you, what you
Mhm.
But that
It's
just
a
means
golf
it's
cart.
open to some people.
Sorry.
We know.
Yeah.
It's the boat for you.
It's the boat for me. It's the boat for her.
Yeah.
Except for if I can have both the downtown and the marina to put my boat in and to be able to walk around in a golf cart, I
just
could
to
do
have
that.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely do that.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the things.
Well, she
Yeah.
can find you one of those. So.
Yeah, I have a few ideas I can show you. Where you
Okay.
can do that.
Good. So, if you are interested at all in any real estate on the coast, and when I say on the coast, I mean Grand Isle to Orange Beach,
Yeah.
We
we
got
have
you.
agents in all places.
Yeah.
Give us a call, and we would love to help you.
Cheers.